I'm not allowed out to play. My mouse Freddy got sucked up into the Hoover today. My mummy says I'm not allowed any more animals because there's 26 already buried in our backyard. My Uncle Malky says it's like a Stephen King film out here. My Uncle Malky's a taxidermist. Do you know what a taxidermist is? He doesn't drive a taxi. He stuffs dead animals. He stuffed my cat Blackie for me, and I keep Blackie on top of the television, and sometimes I take her for walks. But my mummy had to make wheels for her, because she kept falling over and one side of her head kept getting all baldy. Me and Blackie have a telescope in our bedroom, and we watch Rinty McGarvey every day. He pees on Grimes's tree, and he digs up Pierce's pansy beds, and he shits in Mrs. McKeown's garden. Oh, Mrs. McKeown doesn't like Rinty McGarvey. Her husband's got a boil in his bum, but I'm not allowed to tell you that. I just said 3 bad words, didn't I? Shit, bum, pee. My mummy says if I say bad words, all the lights will go out and I'll be in the dark for a very long time. Shit, bum, pee. See, that's what happens. I was just seeing if the pockets were dry. I was. I'm not allowed to steal money, my mummy told me. I have 6 fishes. Do you want to know their names? Maureen, Paul, Damien, Kiki, Samantha, Tarzan. I had a fish called Sparky, but I took him to bed with me one night and he didn't wake up again. Do you know what I want to be when I grow up? A bulldog. I asked my daddy last week if he would take me out on a leash for a walk like a real bulldog. But my daddy said he'd have to have about 7 or 8 pints of Guinness in him and a whiskey chaser before he'd make that big of an idiot out of himself. My daddy says I can get a bulldog when I make my Holy Communion. I make my Holy Communion in 3 years' time and I'm practicing already. Hail Mary, full of grace, Lord is with thee, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus, sweet baby Jesus, little baby Jesus.